Harvard just published this, and it's the only fruit that crosses the blood-brain barrier. Okay, stop scrolling. Stop. I need you to listen to me right now, because this is actually insane, and your grandma needs to hear this immediately. Harvard did a study. Harvard, the fancy university with the old buildings and the smart people. And they found out that 3 specific fruits can literally reverse cognitive decline in seniors over 70. Like actually reverse it. Not slow it down, not pause it, reverse it. I am not normal about this information. And before you go, oh, this is fake news, let me cook. Let me cook for exactly 3 minutes of your life. Number 1, blueberries. Yeah, I know you've heard this before, but you have not heard it like this. Blueberries are basically little purple brain helmets. They are absolutely packed with something called flavonoids, and these flavonoids go into the brain and start cleaning up all the inflammation like a tiny little janitor squad. The Harvard study tracked people for over 20 years and found that people who ate blueberries regularly had brains that were literally 2.5 years younger than people who did not. 2.5 years. That is not nothing. That is 2.5 years of knowing your grandchildren's names and remembering where you put your keys. Blueberries are not a snack. Blueberries are a lifestyle. Number 2, avocados. And yes, avocados are a fruit. I do not make the rules. Botany makes the rules. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, which is basically the good fat that your brain is absolutely desperate for. Your brain is 60% fat. That is not an insult. That is science. And avocados help keep blood flow moving to the brain, which means neurons are firing and communicating, and not just going completely offline like a bad Wi-Fi router. The folate in avocados also breaks down something called homocysteine, which is basically a chemical that is genuinely terrible for brain health. Avocados are out here doing the most, and we are not giving them enough credit. Number 3, strawberries. Strawberries are having a moment in the neuroscience world, and they deserve it so much. They contain fisetin, F-I-S-E-T-I-N, fisetin. This compound has been shown to clear out what scientists call zombie cells, actual zombie cells, cells that are dead but refuse to leave and just sit there causing chaos and inflammation in the brain. Fisetin goes in and evicts them, like a tiny bouncer for your brain. Studies linked to Harvard research have shown that fisetin can protect neurons and actually improve memory in aging adults. Strawberries are literally out here doing science fiction things, and they cost like $4 at the grocery store. Because I know, some seniors are not exactly eating cups of blueberries and strawberries every single day. Life happens. Texture issues happen. Budget happens. Produce goes bad in the fridge, and suddenly it is just a sad science experiment. So there is a product that is going absolutely viral right now for exactly this reason. It is a high-quality mixed berry and fruit superfood powder that you can get on Amazon, and it contains blueberry extract, strawberry powder, and other brain-supporting ingredients that are actually clinically dosed. You just mix it into water or a smoothie, or literally anything, and your brain gets the goods. No chopping, no washing, no finding out your blueberries are somehow already moldy 2 days after buying them, which is a crime, honestly. This is not a weird pill. This is not something that sounds sketchy. It is literally just the fruit, but in powder form, so nobody has to fight with a bag of produce at 7 in the morning. The link is in the description, and I genuinely think every person with a grandparent or a parent over 70 should look at this right now. It could actually matter, like really matter, because cognitive decline is not inevitable. That is the whole point of this video. Harvard spent decades studying this, and the answer was sitting in the produce aisle the whole time. 3 fruits: blueberries, avocados, strawberries. Share this with your family. Text it to your mom. Call your grandpa. Send it to the group chat, the one with the bad name that nobody has changed since 2017. Your brain is worth protecting, and it starts with what you eat. Full stop. Now go buy the strawberries. This material is for educational and strategic purposes only. It does not constitute financial or medical advice. Consult qualified professionals before altering your structural routines or financial planning.